Hi everybody, I'm Dr. John Avritt with the Mindset Counseling Group, and I'm so excited to announce that we are now offering ketamine-assisted psychotherapy here in our office. I know many of you don't know what ketamine-assisted psychotherapy is, CAP for short. So in the video I want to explain to you what it is, what's going on in your brain when you're exposed to chronic stress, anxiety, trauma, how ketamine-assisted psychotherapy can help improve that and therefore improve your mental health. And then if this is something you're interested in, how to engage with us to explore this as an option for you. Let's first start with the brain, this ever-changing organ. Your brain cells are changing constantly depending on how you use them. You can literally rewire your brain. Think back to a time when you learned a new skill, riding a bike, throwing a ball, playing an instrument, maybe even learning a new language. The more your neurons, those circuits in your brain, are firing together, the more they wire together. And the more they wire together, the stronger these pathways become, making that new skill more automatic the more you do it. The same is true for trauma, for stress, for anxiety. Those strong pathways are really difficult to break. And when we are exposed to chronic levels of stress, anxiety, trauma, we actually create a structural and negative impact on our brain. When we subject ourselves to the thought trains that keep going, these high levels of stress, we're impairing our ability to learn. We're become cognitively inflexible. We have fewer electrical impulses available to deal with anxiety and stress. So when we fixate on these negative thought patterns, these runaway thought trains, we actually make it harder to do anything else. We impair our neurons' ability to learn and grow and rewire in a positive way. And it becomes a vicious cycle, which more stress and more thoughts about stress and more trauma and more thoughts about trauma actually further impairs those neurons. You're actually creating, with more of these negative thoughts, an internal stress generator. Well, with the use of ketamine, combined with traditional psychotherapy, CAP can promote new growth. We can turn down the volume in the brain. Those overwhelming thought trains can be stopped in their tracks, therefore creating space for neuroplasticity, this learning that occurs. Emotional states can now be felt more deeply, self-awareness and self-regulation can be more intensified and more effective, and you can become a more resilient person. I know that you're experiencing things that keep you up at night. I know you're experiencing challenges that you don't think you can get over on your own. And I know many of you have turned to medications to help solve that problem. But if you've been taking medications for a long time, my only question for you is, when did you think it was going to start working? Aren't you taking these things because you want to feel better and not just a little bit better? And if you're like me, and I know many of you are like me, if you've been told to take medications for a long period of time, I get complacent. I miss a day here or two, and that's not okay. And I don't want you to have to feel like you have to take medication the rest of your life just to feel okay. With ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, the use of ketamine and psychotherapy together, we can help you become a more resilient person. We can help you become cognitively flexible, mentally flexible, so that you're not kept up at 3 a.m. You're not feeling like you can't overcome these obstacles in life, and you can feel better. The vision you have for yourself can be a reality. And oftentimes, through this process, you will no longer qualify. You will no longer have the criteria for the diagnoses. That's what we want for you. We want you functioning forward. We want you moving forward and getting better. If this is something that you are interested in, please reach out to us via our website, mindsetcounselingtx.com. If you're already on the website, which is where you found the video, click that button that says Get Started, Become a Patient. And if you have more questions, call me personally. I can sit down with you one-on-one and we can talk about this even further, what you're going to feel during the process, any anxieties that you might have about the process, how this can be an option for you, and then how you can get started. Give me a call. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.